Hi, my name is Michael Fleur. I'm the Global Training Development Manager from One IT. I work in Lübeck at the Moistlinger Allee, and today I'm going to show you and introduce you the M540 Standalone. In this video we use software 7.1, that's VG 7.1, so that can differ from the software version that you use in your hospital or at your local office. The M540 Standalone has three components. The first component is the M540 patient monitor. The second component is the M500 docking station, and the third one that you need is the power supply. You can use the M540 as a bedside monitor and as a transport module. You have different options. When you look at the side, you can connect your patient cables into that. So you have possibilities for ECG, you have an IBP, you have temperature, SpO2 over there, you have hemodynamics, and your CO2. When you go to the front, you have three different buttons, hard keys. On top you see the green one, which is the on-off button. So you can switch on or switch off the monitor with this green button. Then you have the yellow one, which is the alarm pause button. You can silence or suppress the alarms. And then you have your NIPP button, then you can start or stop an NIPP measurement. Just below the green button there is a symbol, which is the battery symbol. So this one is grayed out now, which means that you are on transport. If you look at the green button, which is flashing now, flashing green button means that you are on battery. On the front, in here, you have the alarm bar. This bar will light up in red or in yellow when a red or yellow alarm will sound. When you have a yellow alarm, you see that the yellow alarm in the alarm bar will light up. When you push the alarm pause button, the alarm will be silenced and you see the light will be static. This will have a duration of 2 minutes. This is a red or life-threatening alarm. First you will see the parameter box will light up, and then you see the alarm bar over here, which will light up in red. You can suppress or pause the alarm by pushing the alarm button. This will have a duration of 2 minutes. The M500 docking has different functionalities. So you see the pins over here. With those pins the M540 will be charged. Then you have the optical eyes over here. This is your communication between the network and your M540. Then you can disconnect with this disconnect button the M540 from the docking station, and then you have a lock over here which you can lock the M540 in this docking station. As we use the M540 also for transport, the usage of the touchscreen is slightly different from the usage that you have with your smartphone. When you look at this touchscreen, the length of the touch is important, not the force of the touch. When you take a closer look at the touchscreen, you see different boxes over here. So this is a waveform box. This is a parameter box, and then you have on the left side and on the right side different keys. They're called function keys. And 4 of those function keys are fixed and 4 of them are configurable. When you touch the parameter box, there is a new menu that will be opened in your monitor. In here you can change the settings of that particular parameter. When you touch the waveform box over here, you can change this waveform into another waveform. So now, for example, this is an ECG waveform on top. When you want to change it into something else, you can change the ECG into, for example, SpO2. On the top you see the message bar. It's in blue over here. You have different information in it. For example, you see network, patient category, bed label, patient name and the time. Sometimes you have a yellow color and there you see a message. I will go through the most important function keys. So the first one is the key menu. It's up to here. When you press menu, 4 tabs will be opened. So the first one is main settings, the second one is patient settings, third one is system settings, and the last one is screen settings. You can use the discharge key to discharge your patient from the patient monitor. You can use this key over here, and when you press it, you always have to confirm it for the second time just to make sure that you want to discharge your patient. Once you have discharged your patient, all patient data will be deleted from the M540 standalone. When you push the key alarms over here, you have 2 tabs. The first tab is alarm settings, where you can change, for example, your alarm volume. It's over here. The second tab is your alarm configuration. I will show you how to connect your patient cables into the monitor. The first one is ECG. So you have 2 different options. You have the ECG cable and you have the ECG extension cable, which you can connect to this ECG cable. The first option is to connect your ECG cable directly into the monitor, like this. The second option is by using your extension cable. So what you do now is you connect your extension cable into the monitor and you connect your ECG connection cable to the connector of the extension cable. So now you have a length of 3 meters instead of 1 meter. This is your SpO2 pod. It comes in Nilcor or Massimo and it has a backpack. So what you do is you connect the SpO2 on the back side of the monitor and you connect the blue cable into the blue connector, like this. Then you have your SpO2 cable, which has 2 parts. There is a patient sensor and there is an intermediate cable, and it's connected by this connector. So you connect the sensor to the intermediate cable, you close it, and then you connect your intermediate cable into your monitor. And now it's ready to use. To connect your NMPP hose to the monitor, you take the NMPP hose and connect it to the NMPP connector on the bottom of the M540. To connect your cuff to the hose, you just click it, that's it. To disconnect the cuff from the hose, don't pull, just snap. You can also snap it with one hand. The white one is your temperature connector. It's all color coded, so put your white temperature connector into the white connector on the monitor. At this moment, don't use force to connect it to your monitor. When it doesn't fit, please turn it around until you feel that it's alright, and then you push it into the monitor. Till so far the first introduction and basic functionality of the M540 standalone. For more information and deeper explanation, I'll refer to the next videos of the M540 standalone. Thank you for watching.